Hello everyone once again, and welcome back to Packs and Recreation. And today we go back to the Karlov Murders thing, and we do it in the form of a collector booster box. Why? Because why not? I don't love my money, I guess. So let's try and see what's on hold for us for one of the most polemic Magic the Gathering sets from recent history. Why is it polemic? You may be thinking. It's like, well, if you missed all the other episodes, in which case, shame on you. By the way, these are reversed collector booster boxes, so the important ones come first. Kylox, Visionary Inventor, not bad. So, analyze the pollen. Okay, cool. This is not bad. What happens here is that this set has a bunch of drama around it because it was supposed to be something else, and then it was not supposed to be something else, and then turns out it was, and then turns out that people don't like it, and people don't like it that it's a mix and match with Clue, the board game, or Cluedo, or whatever you want to call it. And, just a convoluted drama, as it is the murder that this case is trying to uncover. Then you have cards like this, the Clandestine Meddler, that has like red curtains, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. And then you can have the same card with different colors, and it's like, what does that mean? And it's actually not a different rarity. It's just a different color for it. And the reason for it is that apparently there is a mystery that you need to solve, and it depends on the colors of the cards. And there are a lot of cards that have this difference in color and stuff like that, which is not a bad idea at all, and I will defend it to the end of my days. If we're going to reprint multiple versions of the same card with different borders and all that, since we're going to do that, we might as well just do it. Marvo, the best co-commander ever. Watch the video for more details here. Cool, I like this card. If you're going to print multiple, versions of the same card anyway, I guess might as well do it with different colors instead of different rarities, so that you can have, a cool factor, like a mystery to solve or something. Currently defines its neighborhood as all of districts 8 and 9, extending lately into parts of the 10th. Curious Cadaver, this cool land. Sumala Sentry. So, yep, overall, a very convoluted thing. People making jokes about, the only thing that was murder was Magic the Gathering, and so on and so on. I want to see if we can get another Clandestine Meddler, to see if we get different curtains so I can illustrate it. That's the one that I always remember that has a different treatment, but there are multiple cards that had like different stuff like that. And it's cool because, again, the internet kind of spoils this, but imagine just you like seeing the same card again and be like, wait, wasn't this a different color or something? And trying to understand what's the problem, like what's the origin of that different like treatment or behavior or color in the card or something, right? That would be kind of cool. Surveillance Monitor, Karlov Watchdog, Rakish Scoundrel, Unscrupulous Agent, Hotshot Investigators, and our Airtight Alibi. The clues that have like this picture that you compose in the back. Treacherous Greed, nice looking card. Kylox, Visionary Inventor, I don't like this treatment that much. Tessak, Judith's Hellhound. Blood Spatter Analysis. So someone called Dexter, but only Dexter until like the 4th season. Don't call it like any other version of Dexter. Dexter, like from dearly beloved Dexter, not like from Dexter's Laboratory. just in case. Mountain, Reckless Detective, Long Goodbye, Candlestick, Pick Your Poison, Goblin Mask Maker, Projector Inspector, and Repeat Offender. A Thopter, there is also a plant. Incinerator of the Guilty, and it's in this weird foil that is like a mirror. This thing is crazy. I like this treatment in these cards, in the case cards, because it looks like, you know, you have like the prints here for the dragon. See, like amazing. And this thing is so shiny that it looks like there is a picture actually embedded into the paper. So that thing is amazing. Problem is that, again, they all look like white cards to me, so that kind of sucks. Shadowy Backstreet, Ransom Note. Cool thing about the Ransom Notes, each commander deck has a different art for the Ransom Notes. Lost in the Maze, Case of the Uneaten Feast. So you have cases as well, which are very cool. Mind you, see, like this one is foil. All of it is foil. It doesn't have the treatment as that one. Only the mythics and rares, I think, have that special treatment, like a picture. It's very cool. A Forest in that style. Flourishing Bloomkin, which is okay. No More Lies, kind of a good card. In foil. Case of the Gateway Express. Sanguine Savior. Magic has this difficult thing that they like. It's just such a complex system that you can just add anything to it. For example, cases, and a case is pretty much a saga to a degree. Or, you know, other things that they've been adding recently, like, I don't know, battles and stuff like that. As long as it fits within the machine that is Magic the Gathering, then we cool, right? And what happens with this, oh nice, Vein Reaper, cool. But this is not like ultra shiny, it only happens with like, I don't know, this one doesn't have like the weird reflective thing, so, I don't know. War Leader's Call, amazing, look at that. And is this foil? No, I don't think this is foil, but certainly. Cost Eyes of Glade is one of the commanders, check that video. Bar Servitor. Like, Magic has this thing, as long as it fits the system, it can work. Now, it can also mean that you have anything in Magic, and sometimes it's kind of weird. Like the battles that you need to give the battle to your opponent and destroy it, which is like, I get it, but it's kind of weird. Or like in this case, the case, haha, the case type of card that is like, okay, I'm trying to solve a case in the middle of a Magic thing, right? So Magic is just like, at this point, Magic is just like a computer that you just can play multiple things on, and everything, as long as it fits the system, it works, you know, and that's it. And I think that investigative skills impeccable, people skills lacking. Story of my life. Oh, actually, this is black. See, this is the problem with these cards. Wojek Investigator. Charnel Serenade, it's from the Commander decks. Doppelgang, kind of cool. Massacre Girl, Known Killer in foil. And it just leads to this weird thing. So that's the thing. When people complain about Universes Beyond and say like, oh, well, everything fits in Magic now. It's like, well, yeah, that's kind of the joke. Everything fits in the Magic system, and everything is planes. So as long as there are planes, like basically multiverses, everything can exist within Magic the Gathering, because even our own reality can be a plane in Magic the Gathering, right? It's like the multiverses in Marvel or DC or whatever. Like, technically, our reality is also a universe in their multiversal, you know, system. So for Magic, I don't see a problem for Universes Beyond. I know what people mean when they say like, oh, it breaks immersion, that you're like within Magic's lore. And then suddenly, I don't know, Scooby-Doo with Gandalf pop up, and it's like, oh, okay, it's kind of weird. Even though Gandalf, I think, is one of the things that actually fits the best because he's a magician or a wizard. Sorry, is a wizard, so it fits magic quite literally, and that kind of thing. So I guess okay, but Alquist Prof Master Sleuth in profile card style, I guess. Final Word Phantom, Boogie Bob Phantom. Coveted Falcon, and assemble the players in foil. So, but at the same time, even if you stick to only Magic the Gathering cards, like in universes within, as the prof calls them, you also have a lot of ludonarrative dissonance in the sense that technically this is supposed to be a duel between two planeswalkers, right? Like you and me playing against each other Magic, or 4 people because Commander is what everyone plays. So like that's the lore since the beginning. And then you are summoning creatures and doing spells from Magic the Gathering's history and planes. And that okay, that I can get behind. That's okay. But how much of a battle are we having if I pull a case to be solved in the middle of the thing, right? Or like I summon a battle on your side for me to defeat, right? And like in terms of meta narrative, it makes sense. If I want to win the battle and fight off the Phyrexian invasion, I need to give it to you so I can beat it and win, right? And then if I defeat the invasion, oh nice. If I defeat the invasion, the effects happen, or it transforms for me. Oh, Teysa, nice. Even though this is not as good as the original Teysa, but whatever. So meta-narratively, it works, but in a duel of planeswalkers, it doesn't make sense. So I will argue that the consistency aspect of Magic the Gathering is kind of already out the window, even if with Magic stuff only. Like we don't need to go to universes beyond to actually have stuff that is kind of stupid if we consider that we are fighting each other in Magic, I think. So that's kind of the thing. Then obviously if you think about Commander, which is like 4 people battling each other with a commander by their side, how does that fit into the Magic the Gathering, lore of how we fight? Well, it's like a party, to be honest. Oh, Forensic Gadgeteer. This one is in foil as well. Cool. Jaros, Roar of the Old Gods, Centaur Druid. Okay, cool. Unexplained Absence. Not bad. Ill-Time Explosion. An Ill-Time Explosion, but in foil. Okay, so pick your poison, or pick your explosion, I guess. Coerce to Kill, Chase His Own, and then Forest, and everything else, right? Push and pull. So yeah, I don't know. This set is the one that made me think about Magic the Gathering the hardest, and it's kind of weird in the sense that, because a lot of people started to like, oh, it's crashing, Magic is dying, no one cares about this set, and now the Cowboys are coming and all that. Fallout is kind of broken, and people don't care about Fallout because it's not Magic, it's Universes Beyond, and apparently the cards are very broken, so people actually are going to care about that just because they want to have powerful cards, I guess. So I guess there is that, but Thundering Falls, cool. But it's just a game. I think that the problem is not so much that it's just a game. I think that the problem is that it's trying to be too many things at the same time. I think that it's trying to be a super duper collectible. Ironically, the story and the in-universe thing is the thing that they care the least about. But it's trying to be like a super duper collectible, a competitively viable game, a thing that people will want to buy because of Commander, a thing that people will want to buy because of Standard, and the people actually play a Standard or Pioneer or whatever, like 1-to-1 Magic basically. So it tries to be that because they won't let that go because Magic is supposed to be 101. But then Commander is the main format, so last one by the way, so they try to aim for Commander. So they try to be for Commander and every other format with being a valuable collectible that has resellable market value, second-hand market value. So actually, let's open this one the way it's supposed to be open. So they try to put like powerful cards so that people want them, and also they reprint old cards, which actually kind of destroys the value of those cards in the second-hand market. So it tries to be so many things at the same time that people are kind of losing interest because it's like, what is there? Like, what is the commitment? Like, what am I supposed to sit and be like, okay, this is the thing that they want from me. Like, if you want everything from me, I can't give you everything. I'm just a poor guy. I can't buy every single set, every single card, every single commander deck, everything. And Wizards will come to you and say, well, you don't have to buy everything. You just need to buy whatever interests you. And it's like, well, but if you want me to keep with you, like, you know, for example, Rakdos, Patron of Chaos, like, oh, that's crazy because Rakdos in the story apparently is just sleeping and covered with a random blanket or something. It's like, well, Rakdos is only here for you to have like a Rakdos card. And that's kind of what disappoints me, right? It feels like soulless to a degree. And I know it's just a game and I know it's a business. But I really wanted, you know, I want to care. Judith, Carnage Connoisseur. Nice. Owner and star of Hellbender. A trendsetter in both fashion and violence. Then a clue that happens to be, well, a clue is a clue with the other side of the clue. And last but not least, blood spatter analysis. Cool. Now let's pick the best looking ones for each color, as it's the tradition in this manner. So this one I like. Let's see if that's the best looking one, and we haven't picked it before, because if we picked it before, actually, you know what? I kind of like this unicorn. It's weird. It doesn't actually match the style of what's in the background, and it's just like weird. So I'm going with that one. For blue, I think that, well, Lost in the Maze is kind of an easy one for me to go to because, well, the maze is very symmetric or very, you know, I like it. So you can go like, let's go with the maze. It's kind of an easy one. For black, oh, this is actually kind of nice. Deadly Cover-Up. I didn't notice it when we... Massacre Girl, Known Killer is kind of cool, but I think I'm going with Deadly Cover-Up. This one is also kind of cool as well. Yeah, no, I'm going with this one. This one is kind of cool. Look at that. You can make I can put that in a wall easily. Not that I can't put the rest of stuff in the wall. Like, if there's one thing I love about Magic the Gathering is its artists. I went with this one just because of the weird treatment. Like, that thing is it just pops. So compared to the other ones, it's like a reverse foil thing. It's just the picture is the only thing that is foil. It's crazy. For green, I like this thing. You know how I like symbols, signets, that all these symmetric things is right up my alley. So it's gonna be this one. For artifacts, not that much, but you know what? I'm going with a ransom note, white art, and a reminder that all 4 ransom notes are different between the 4 commander decks. This thing, well, all of them are crime scenes. I'm going with Shadowy Backstreet. Why not? It's kind of whatever, to be honest. I feel them kind of uninspired. Not to offend the artists, but here last time we picked blue, if I recall correctly, so let's go with black. Kind of cool. And for multicolor, anyone's game, because you have a lot of cool faces here and cool treatments as well. Well, cool treatments because I'm trying to be as impartial as possible, but to be honest, I don't like either treatment too much. I feel they are kind of distracting. Like this one, I get why they did it, because it's like a case file. But this one I don't understand. It's like the lens thing that they are using, or like taking pictures of stuff. But I like this art, so World Leaders Call. And that's it. I think those are the best looking ones. And that the total is on the left of the screen. Let me know down below what you thought about this. What do you think about my takes during the podcast section of the video? What do you think about this set? What do you think about the state of Magic the Gathering? You like where this is going? You don't like where this is going? Let me know. And I hope to see you next time in PAX and Recreation. Bye.